Hey y'all, welcome to Infinitely Muse. It's your girl, A. Okay, y'all, so this is your, y'all know one of my favorite reads. This is your Passed on Loved One Ancestor read for the week of July the 26th through August the 1st, 2026. So y'all, I'm going to tell you right out back, for the next week, because I'm running a little bit behind, I'm probably going to only be able to do about 6 reads, but, so actually this one is a little like, what's the day, y'all? Today is Saturday. I think it's the 1st. Yeah, so today is the 1st. And, you know, so y'all know I always have to go back and look at my reads. So I might post this like tomorrow or by Monday. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it today. But yeah, your girl running a little behind. So I don't know why. But, you know, I understand when you be a little bit stagnant sometimes. It's just because, you know, it's not time for certain stuff to come out. So y'all been, because it's been like about 4 or 5 days since I did a read. I have been, I just say, preoccupied, y'all. So today I said, no more of that. We're going to get into these messages. And right out back, I'm let y'all know, y'all going to, if you got a missing loved one and you haven't got justice for them, like in the judicial system, or you don't know what happened to them, the ancestor read and the missing person read, you gonna get like messages in both of them somehow. I don't know what they gonna relate to, but you gonna like, they're gonna connect. So this read and the missing person reads, they're gonna connect. So this is part 1, y'all. So y'all know I'm just gonna do the names and the passing cards, and then part 2, that's when you get the messages. And then after that, y'all make sure y'all check out the missing persons read, because you're gonna get some messages in it also. If you ain't hit the purple dot, what you waiting for? Go on, hit the purple dot, so when you click on Infinitely Muse, you can be infinitely mused. Ooh. Hopefully everybody's weekend is going well. And also, y'all, like I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of channeled messages in this read, and in a missing person read for some reason. So I kind of feel like that's probably why I ain't been able to do the reads for a couple of days, because, you know, I probably need to get my energy together. Y'all know this could be your name, your passed on loved one's name. I don't know if so far I don't see any karmic cards out, so it could be a family member name, your spouse, you know, put it where it belongs. But it's gonna be a loved one, or it's either gonna be a loved one or your name. So far, y'all, we ain't got no karmic cards coming out. Y'all know I always tell y'all get a read a week or 3 to resonate. If they're not resonating in the now, no more than 3 months. Ooh, I'm getting hungry, y'all. Let me see something. Okay. I don't see. So no karmic cards. Let me make sure. No karmic cards came out, y'all, but the energy that I'm picking up if someone is sending you negative energy, I'm just intuitively picking this up. You're gonna hear about them getting sick, or maybe someone like passing close to them. Like, that's just what I'm getting. I ain't no karma cards out here, but that's how I intuitively feel. So that's kind of probably for somebody like, you know for sure that you do know for sure it's a particular person that doesn't like you, and you might feel like they send you negative energy. You are going to hear about them getting sick or having like a death. And then it's going to be confirmation to you that they were sending you negative energy. So that's for somebody that knows that a particular person, you know, or you strongly feel that a particular person is sending you negative energy. Alright, y'all, so I don't know if this fan loud, but I had to switch out fans, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to be a bit much. I think I'm going to have to put this other air conditioner up, but I want to switch around before I do that. So anyway, y'all, so hopefully y'all can hear me good. And then something else I said. Anyway, let's get into this recap, baby. We is through with the distractions. Alright, so names, male: Arlo, Vicky, Nico or Rico, Gus, Jace, Ziggy, Wale or Wally, Bo, Kemp or Keep, Lucky, Monty, Blue. So out of these names, Ziggy, Wally, Bo, Blue are kind of standing out to me. Female: Brenda, Amy, Anna, Rebecca, Virginia, Kathleen, Pat, Pamela, Martha, Pat. Pat is not on her, that's Pam. So somebody named Pat that's connected to Pam could be significant. I don't know, Pat. For me to keep saying that, I don't know what the hell. Oh, but Pat is on the next card. So I don't know, whoever named Pat, you got something to read. Or maybe you got to pass on loved one named Pat. It's something like that. Anyway. Yeah. Gwendolyn, Gwen, Guinevere, Grace, Gracie, Granny. So somebody definitely gonna get a message from their granny. Mabel, Mooney, Melissa, Melanie, Missy, May, Madeline, Pretty, Princess, Pat or Patricia, Patrice, Peyton, Pam, Paula. It's something significant about Pam and Pat. Ooh, child, I'm gonna have to loosen this wig up, baby. It's a little we're gonna have to take it out a notch. Derek, Tony, Charles, Sylvester, Todd, Lynn, Lindell. Baby, your girl be trying to make them secure, but now. Cutting off my brain circulation. Someone has a Korean name. First, middle, or last, or both. You know, you got a Korean name. Jameson, Jamie, Jay, Jacob, Jim, Jimmy, James, Julian. So y'all, okay, so you are, okay, so Jameson, the name Jay, I don't know why, but when I get the name Jay, it's like, so that might be like somebody in the collective probably named Jay, because I always like, when I get to that name, it's like, I don't know, it's just like, it resonates with me for some reason. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe somebody named Jay is just like tapped in. And then Jim and Jimmy is standing out. So let's see. Female names: Nikki, Remy, Sheena, Nicole, Nancy, Sheba, Celeste. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some channeled messages, y'all. Let's see, so because I wasn't even paying attention. Oh. Okay, that's two. Okay. Male names: Jeff, Jeffrey, Joe, Joey, Ray, Jalen, Richard, Rich, Jonathan. Jeff, Jeffrey, Rich. Stay tuned. Those names are definitely kind of resonating. So, like I said, it can be your name, your past on loved one name, someone affiliated, a family member, something like that. Male: Connor, Brian, Nathan, Zachary, Zach, Jason, Robert, James, John, Michael, Frank. Female nicknames: Kitty, Cat, Pinky, Mama, Cookie, Buttercup, Doodle. So this could be your nickname. This could be a nickname of your child. You know what I'm saying? It could be a nickname of your past on loved one. But yeah, this nickname gonna resonate with you. You feel me? And you gonna have a message if it resonates. Shell, Sheila, Lonnie, Patricia, Cindy. Whose name is Pat or Patricia? Candace, Claire, Florence, Candy, Cindy, Fancy, Flo, Fanny, Fran or Francis, Florida. Francis is standing out. Franny, Francis, Fran is standing out. You got Cindy out here twice. So Cindy is significant. Alright, y'all. So those are the names. So if those names resonated with you, stay tuned, boo. You're going to have something in the reads. Your past on loved ones going to be coming through, boo. So I am open to receive messages about in the past on loved one ancestor read. But it's probably gonna be in part 2, y'all, for Nancy Guthrie, Savion Anderson. I don't know if they found him yet, y'all. And Nolan Xavier Wells, right? So the P.O.L.O, I feel like it's like connected to the Savion. And then the Nancy came out in the name. Now nothing really came out with hold up. See y'all, that's Nancy. Y'all already know I'm telling y'all about Pam. Patricia is standing out. So I don't see anything. I don't see nothing else. So I'm just saying that right there. Those names could be significant with those particular people. Hold up, y'all. Let me see what's going on with Savion Anderson, because I really don't know had they found him yet. Savion Anderson. So it says okay, so the latest update that I see, y'all, is on July the 15th. Savion Anderson, 25, was last seen June 29th at Fort Bragg. His family is coming to North Carolina to help for the search efforts. So I guess they still have not found him. Okay, so y'all know I had told y'all, just I felt like he was in South Carolina, which I know they say they're going to North, but I feel like South Carolina, something about South Carolina is gonna be significant. And then I was hearing like car accident. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I heard car accident, then I heard lynching, like something about a tree, and then the only other thing, it was like something about a finger, a missing finger. But I don't know, like, was it like who it would be for, y'all. So I'm just saying, but I did pick up on that. So that could be relevant. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe somebody did something to their finger or something like that. Okay, I'm hearing, and I know this sounds weird as fuck, y'all, but I'm hearing because I don't know if this true or not, but I thought I saw something about he might was getting a divorce or something like that, but I'm not sure. So don't be like, that's, you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying I thought I read that, but I might not have. I'm not sure, but it's like I don't know if he might have did something like this is something that I might wouldn't know. But I don't know if the missing finger is with him. I feel like if he was getting a divorce, maybe he, like, instead of took his ring off his finger, maybe he cut it, or he did something to his finger, or maybe he punched the wall, and it's something significant about his finger, like the band where the band will be at. So I don't know if he did this and his fiance, or you know, the woman that he was dealing with know this, and maybe she said, oh, he was mad and he like cut his finger or something with the finger. Or it's either he cut his finger off, he cut the finger, the ring finger off, or if he punched something and he hurt his finger. That might be something like that. And then I'm also hearing like somebody, like remains was found and like their finger was like off, or it's going to be off of dangling or something like something with the finger or the hands, the fingers. It's going to be off. And then maybe and I'm just hearing this, y'all, maybe with N.X.W, I'm hearing that maybe she had tingling or something was going on with her fingers. Like maybe she had times where her fingers were like hurt. You know how like when your hands get so cold they hurt or something like that. I ain't saying something like that. Maybe she had poor circulation in her fingers or something, or hands. But it's something significant about fingers and hands. Something's gonna be damaged. I don't know what it is, but that's gonna be significant with the N.X.W, the Savion, and the Nolan Wells. I don't know where it's significant, but it's significant somewhere. And then with your past on loved one, it could be significant with you, you know, in one of those ways. Only you would know. I don't know. Only you would know. So maybe your past on loved one had poor circulation in their hands, or maybe their hands was like swole real bad, and they was like, well, that's because it's poor circulation, and maybe it was something with an IV, but something with the hands for sure, y'all. Okay, so let's get into the passing cards. Y'all know these are ways that your past on loved one definitely may have passed. So I'm gonna just say like this, because y'all know when I get karmic cards, I already be telling y'all I'm gonna be channeling like 3 different energies. I did not get karmic cards in this read. So what did it? I'm gonna just say, like, did they come out in the? Let me see if they came out in the regular pool, y'all. Because for some reason I'm feeling like that. It's been so long I can't remember. Let me see if the karmic cards came out in the regular name pool, y'all. They did. That's why I'm feeling like that. They did. Because I didn't feel it. I couldn't shake it. Okay, yeah. So, okay. So, it's like I'm going to get channeled wishes. I'm gonna get channel messages. Like y'all gonna get some specific messages. Like if you put the energy out there, you definitely gonna get it. That's what it is. Cause I'm like, something, man. I'm just like, something is off me. Like I said, y'all, it's been about 4-5 days since I did read, so I really couldn't remember did the corner cards come out. So then, yeah. So even though they didn't come out in the past, they just let me know, reminded me to tell y'all, do y'all return to senders, and you know, y'all are gonna hear about some deaths. So like I said, like, yeah, you finna hear about them karmics, and then you might hear just about a cycle of life and death, you know what I'm saying, like your family member, you know what I'm saying, just life and death and life, you know what I'm saying, and then you're gonna definitely get messages from your past on loved ones that you want to get the message from. Get your girl, man, y'all know how that first read be for your girl when she ain't did it for a while. I gotta, you know, get my energy together. Alright, y'all, I'm trying not to make this too long, so let me go ahead and get these passing cards. So I'm ready to get to the messages. Alright. Someone was strangled to death by a lover or a stranger, could have been found in a vacant home. And then this one says someone hung themselves, rope, belt, sheet in jail. Y'all know before I had felt something about like a lynching or something like that in the tree though. So being hung is going to be significant, whether this was suicide or whether somebody else did it, but hung is significant, y'all. Because I picked it up for the card and came out. Okay, let's get into the read, y'all. I'm ready. Car accident, y'all. It came out first call, y'all. I told y'all the energy don't be loud over here, baby. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Just Alley. You know what I'm saying? Candles, air fresheners, jewelry. And y'all, so I don't know why I was led today to wear my bracelet. This is one that I made, y'all. The bells and stuff for my nephews. Well, it's like, it's got like both of my nephews, like things like for them. They both was Leos, so I got like 2 lions, and I got bells, evil eye, sun, a peace, lucky charm, autism charm on there, you know, the tree of life for family, so stuff like that, y'all. So y'all check it out. You know, $10 you can get your customized bracelet like your girl, you feel me? So maybe somebody getting some jewelry made with a love on it or something like that. Maybe I'll get a piece of jewelry made this week. Or maybe you're thinking about doing that. Or maybe it's like, oh, I want something to have. You don't know, like, you want something to have of your loved one to, like, carry with you. Get you a piece of jewelry made. If you're not going, that you ain't gonna always do this. Somebody might be receiving that this week. It's gonna be like a necklace, a bracelet. It could even be like a ring with a birthstone in it. Yeah, something like that. Somebody got, okay, so this says AIDS complications. I don't know if this is you collected or you pass on loved one, because y'all know somebody granny gonna be coming through. Somebody like it's something about a ring, like they got like either you got your it's either you got your grandparents, I don't know if it's grandma or grandpa, but somebody got their grandmother's or grandpa's ring and they want to give it to like somebody they it's like they want to get engaged, they're going to give you that ring. Or it's something about like a grandparent's ring, grandmother's ring. I feel like it's a grandma's ring instead of a grandpa, but somebody could have that grandpa ring that they wear. If you're a masculine, you got your grandpa ring, you wear it. And then if you're a feminine, if you got your grandmother's ring, it's like you're a masculine and you want to propose to somebody and you want to give her that ring. Or you gave the person that you married your grandmother's ring. So maybe somebody wear a ring that was passed down through generations. Somehow, something like that. Something. Y'all know where it belongs. Put it where it belongs. It could be like a green. If it's not a diamond ring or like just a band, it's like I'm seeing like a green, purplish, ruby. It's either green, it's like a purplish color, or ruby. Or maybe this is just a ring that is in your family. It's like a circle gem in it. It's not a fancy ring. It's not really a but I don't know, something significant about this ring, y'all. Ooh, child. I know y'all not finna look. We not studying this. Read. We finna get these bitches. Y'all see how so them karmas stay playing in the energy bag. Y'all make sure y'all do a return to sender for sure. That's not what we gonna do. I return to sending negative energy, hexes, curses, bindings, spells, love spells, confusion spells, stagnation spells, death spells sent to me or the collective from a karmic masculine or feminine energy connected to a religion, sorority, fraternity, or cult. Amen, amen, amen. Someone passed from prostate cancer, and then somebody turned over, y'all. Colon cancer, prostate cancer again. Take them on ones. It's a bit much, but I think I'm supposed to take it. Oh, they telling all the tea now. Y'all see how hey. You see how that works. Y'all stop sitting there just flip these cards forever and a day and nothing won't come out. That's all you gotta do, collect it. You see how stagnated I was until I did that with this. It's just that easy. I got time for that. Somebody passed giving childbirth. Alright, let's get into the passing cards, y'all. Car accident, 2-car collision, car pileup. So y'all keep in mind, this is the way that your past on loved ones pass, and this is definitely the ways you're going to hear about those karmics that I told y'all that you know for sure are sending you negative. You know this person really don't like you. They don't care too much for you. You feel like they might do little stuff to sabotage or whatever. You're going to hear about them passing, or them getting very sick, or someone very close to them passing for sure. And then you're going to probably, even if you have just a loved one, an auntie, or uncle, niece, nephew, I mean, it is what it is, y'all. You just might hear about them passing. Some of these loved ones could be sick, and y'all kind of know, like, it's going to happen soon. And then some of this could be like unexpected, you know what I'm saying, like with unexpected, like car accidents, or maybe something domestic or something like that. But you're gonna hear about that, and that's just like the cycle of life, y'all. And then you're gonna get some messages from your past on loved ones that are already passed. I'm just reminding y'all. All right, so respiratory failure. Somebody's past on loved one died from COVID, RSV, asthma. Somebody had an asthma pump, flu, pneumonia. And y'all, if you feel like I said, if y'all feel like y'all loved ones, it was something else went on, pay attention to the like the part 2, and then the missing persons. And I feel like you're gonna get some kind of messages to help you get clarity on what happened with your loved one. Truck accident. Ran off the road, hit by 18-wheeler, high-speed chase. Freak accident. Electric fall trip, hit head, ran off road. Someone passed from lung cancer. Organ failure, transplant failure, rejection, heart, liver failure. Plane crash, 2 planes, jets, army deployment, shot down, missile. So if you got somebody in the army and y'all know it's a lot going on, if they probably was like, were they like in the air, went in the air, do airstrikes or something like that, you probably gonna get a message from them like I'm hearing like probably like recent, and then this could be something like deceased. And then another thing, y'all know I had channeled this like last week. I felt like it was gonna be like a politician, somebody like a terrorist attack on like a politician, like a I think I said judge, a judge, lawyer, and like a political leader, something like that. Starved to death, anorexia. Stillborn miscarriage. So somebody, baby definitely passed. When they came into the world, they were a stillborn, or somebody, baby didn't make it through. You know what I'm saying? Miscarriage. Organ failure. Body could have rejected the transplant. So somebody's passed on loved one definitely passed from organ failure. And if they had a organ transplant, their body could have rejected the transplant, y'all. Or they could have just said organ failure from not getting a transplant. Froze. Homeless, died in vehicle, outdoor trip in the mountains, woods. Froze. Y'all, while I'm thinking about that man, Muse. I think his name might be Muse like mine, but it's spelled M-U-I-S-E, I think. Jason. I think he went missing like in February, but I don't think that it's cold enough for somebody to freeze. If this is pertaining to him, I'ma just say what I'm hearing, because like I said, some of y'all might be like, oh, that's weird, but I'ma just say it because it be so much shit going on in the world, y'all. This might help somebody. I'm hearing like if somebody with this froze, I'm hearing like if somebody was like out like on a trip or something like that, because it says outdoor trip in the mountains, woods. Maybe somebody is sick where they get like they prey on people that know that camp out certain places, and maybe somebody literally kill people and then like freeze them in their freezers and shit like that. That is literally what I'm hearing, y'all. Somebody that might have been homeless, might have died in a vehicle. You know, they might have froze to death for sure. That's the thing. Y'all know that do happen. So I'm getting stuck on this, so this is significant for somebody. And then also though, with this outdoor trip in the mountains, woods, I'm feeling like somebody probably was taken from the mountains and woods, and like they might have been murdered and then froze. And then I'm seeing a freezer. Okay. It could be like wherever this person was in these mountains, woods, it could be like houses or cottages like out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like every 3 to 5 miles maybe it's a place here, 10 miles is another place. It ain't like cabins or whatever, not like really close to each other. So maybe somebody is a weirdo and they stay in one of these cabinets and that's what they do. Maybe that's what they do for entertainment. Heart attack. Started with pain in the right side of the chest. Someone had heartburn, indigestion, and waited too long because they thought it was another episode. So yeah, somebody that had heartburn or something like that, you know, indigestion. You know how you might take pills and you might feel like, oh, you know, I'm just, you know, my heartburn acting up. Somebody literally was having a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? They passed because they thought it was like just indigestion instead of a heart attack. I know that's true because now I'm seeing this movie, and that's what had happened on the movie, y'all. Alright, y'all. So this card is terminal illness, aneurysm, blood clot in the brain. Aneurysm, blood clot in the brain. Truck accident, alcohol involved, 18-wheeler accident. So this truck accident is going to be very significant to you all. And then this one says hit by 18-wheeler, and this card says 18-wheeler accident. So somebody that could, you know, loved one could have passed by a, you know, something with an 18-wheeler accident, or literally, you know, this could be something that's in the now that you hear about, but you know, it's definitely going to be significant. Sickle cell complications, stroke, organ failure, infection. Sickle cell complications, stroke, organ failure, infection. So that's the organ failure that came out twice at least. So somebody definitely had organ failure. Death from boxing or fighting, head injury. Death from boxing, fighting, head injury. Motorcycle accident, four-wheeler accident. So somebody had a motorcycle accident or a four-wheeler accident. Alright, y'all, so those are the names in the passing cards. You know what I'm saying? If anything, any of that resonate with you, stay tuned for part 2 of your ancestor read.